Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry for the huge absence during October. Um, I'm pretty sure all these are still fine. So let's just play and hope that everything's still good. Anyway, so I was going to be recording in October because obviously the plan was to keep the channel at least slightly updated. And then on the first weekend of Haunt, was the first weekend or second weekend? I think it was the second weekend. I got hit with the flu, and it was terrible. I know I told you I made the update videos. But yeah, I was literally bedridden for like a week. So the middle of the month, I was basically just using all of my energy to make sure that I was still able to commit to my scare acting job at the Queen Mary, which was pretty good for the most part. There was, obviously a few incidents here and there. You get that when you have thousands and thousands and thousands of people coming through. But it went pretty well. And TwitchCon was there for a day. There's like a deal going on where it's like for Twitch only, which for one night, which was pretty cool. One of my favorite YouTubers, well, streamer YouTuber, but I watch him on YouTube. Actually came through, and my brother and I got to scare him and stuff, and that was cool. He only entered my brother's street, but anyway. Anywho, so yeah, basically, I was just trying to stay alive and not pass out in my spot and stuff, even though I was, good enough to work and everything. It was basically do my haunt work and sleep on the nights I was doing haunt work. But at the end of the run, I did make Hall of Fame. I don't know if you can see this, what's in frame or not, but I actually made Hall of Fame. I've been working there since it started in 2010, and this year I got Hall of Fame, and that was a good feeling. Hey, I'm at work all day. Just saying, if you wanted to say hello, I'm here to be helloed at. Sorry, B. Probably going to go to the Greg with the smelly robot. Not sure what we missed there. Anyway, hey boyo. At work all day. Very bored. Work sucks. Crap Falcon, more like it. Yeah, I hear you. How do I get out of here? Fee, that was right. I'm trying to remember the buttons. I actually had you had like 40, maybe 30 seconds of this actually recorded, and I had to restart it because right at the intro, I accidentally ended up closing the application. Or a game, whatever. It's technically an application, so whatever. But yeah, so Haunt went pretty well. There were a couple bad incidents, but, like I said, it happens. What happens when you deal with the public, so it is what it is. But altogether, the run was really good. We had a lot of good stuff, a lot of good to counterbalance the negative that always comes with that kind of thing. What else? I didn't get to do a jack-o'-lantern like I wanted to do, which I was very disappointed in. I was originally going to do a Calun pumpkin, but, it is what it is. I was going to do a Warcraft one, too, because Warcraft is cool. Birds. I wonder if you can learn to talk to birds. I don't know, May. We should find out. Wee woo woo. Let's go talk to Mom. I also do definitively want to talk to Germ, because that would be fun. And Rabies. What is this? Okay, what's going on here? Morning. Long night. Yep. Remember those big robot things from the food donkey? Mm-hmm. You were scared of those. Cried your little eyes out. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Mm-hmm. I don't remember this at all. Mm-hmm. You okay? Yeah, just been doing boring adult stuff. What kind of adult stuff? I'm adult stuff. Just like budget, bills, numbers. A lot of adulthood is number stress. That sounds bad. I'm bad at numbers. Oh, I remember. Okay, well, I'm gonna head out. Mm-hmm. Have a nice day. Yeah, adult stuff sucks. I've been trying to think of skits and stuff. I was talking to people pretty recently about trying to get back into acting and stuff because I don't remember if I mentioned this in a video or not. My October was literally like the worst kind of fever blur. But before I graduated high school back then, no, I don't want to go that way. My drama teacher, I was kind of like trying to figure out what I wanted to do and that kind of thing. I mean, like I had ideas, like obviously writing I still am pursuing and that kind of thing. But she actually had suggested that there was like this, I forget the actual name for it, but it was a school for film and television. I thought that was really interesting, but I never ended up pursuing that. So now I'm kind of looking around to see if there's anywhere I could like apply for, not apply, but audition for like stage stuff. Totally, what's up, Selmers? You know what's good? I don't know. I forget half these voices anyway. Off the top of my head, it's that one. That's interesting. I was gonna say those fruit snack thingies. You used to eat in grade school. Oh right, yeah, those are really good. Did the other thing happen to you? Nope. Want to hear a new poem? Of course. Sometimes I like fruit snacks. Out by the train tracks. Decent. A juice box and headphones. I enter the juice zone. Geez, those are like all I want now. You made them sound so real. I can taste the atomic dino snacks and the blue clear squeezer. Thanks. Okie dokie. Well, that was fun. I need to see if I can. I didn't do it well enough. 2, 3. I definitely didn't do it well enough. Yes, and he's there, so we will do some dusk stars. 1, 2, 3. Why didn't that work? I failed. I'll go higher up. But yeah, so like, I don't know, I thought it'd be cool. Obviously that's kind of half of why making videos is appealing. Because it's just, it's different. Have I seen that kid before? I don't know if I have or not. Anyway, it's the acting thing. And like, I've always been really, 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 really introverted and, 1, 2. It didn't work! Son of a gun! Anyway. 1, 2. Yes! Okay. Anyway. So I've been really introverted and stuff, like, probably since then, but, I was always, like, I really loved acting. A lot of it was I liked, oh, please tell me I can get there. I wasted my time. Anywho. Basically, like, you'd think that for being, like, having, like, social anxiety and it's, like, it's terrible, that kind of thing would be a problem. But just for some reason, like, I'm so stupid, I could have just climbed up here. See, this is what happens when you work a haunted attraction and you get the freaking flu. Anyway, I was saying, like, 1,000 times. God, I love her little kitty face. It's so adorable. But yeah, so, like, I don't know. Maybe it's because you can disconnect and be someone else or whatever, but like... May Borowski! Yep. Up here on my roof. Yep. Come to hunt some dusk stars? Of course. Definitely. Come have a look. But yeah, so you know, you just... It's different, and it's cool, and it's never bothered me, and I never really had stage fright. And the funny story is that my very... Ah, my eyes! Filter! My very first thing, my freshman year of high school, was I got the role of John Proctor in The Crucible. I was the lead character. I tried out for it because I thought that, you know, as a little dumb high school kid, I thought, yeah, maybe somebody else would try it and win. And no, it turns out I was the only one. Found one, found one, found one. Let's have a look. Sterling the Seer. How come I've never heard of these guys? By the time they got to the rare stars, the well-known myths and legends were taken. Oh. This one, Sterling, is a tale of the world changing and leaving one behind. These are all going to be bummers, huh? That is not for me to say. Is it a bad thing for the world to move on? Well, I mean, this guy probably didn't think so. Either way, one day his king met a new sage, an astronomer, and she showed the king how the planets and stars orbit in regular patterns and why. And the king kicked Sterling out of his quarters, for the seer had long told the king a different story about the stars. Did Sterling believe his own story? I'm gonna go with that because I like it. I believe he did. Well, that's how things go. Is there no responsibility to care for those whose labors, even... I don't know if I read that right. One's universe are suddenly replaced with a new one? Are they obsolete? No. What is to be done? I don't know. Isn't there some other job the king could give him? Or some way where he doesn't have to be useful to the king in order to survive? It's one to ponder. Bleh. The stars, they make one think. But yeah, so I thought somebody was going to take the lead role because I figured somebody else would try out. Because it's the lead role, and nobody else tried out. So I was literally by myself, the only one to try out for John Proctor, so I got it. And, you know, I ended up loving drama, so... As I struggle in my 20s to figure out what the heck to do with my life, I began to miss the stage, so it'd be cool to be able to get back to it. Boom! Found one! Let's see. Oh, who is this? I forget her name. Simone. Ah, yes, Simone the fighter. She got a gun. Simone lived in a good land. I cannot talk. I cannot read. But under every good land are the roots of oppression. And in this land, the roots took hold and choked out all else. That was poetic, Mr. Chazakov. Yeah, let's go with that one. Thanks. I was just reading the summary on my phone. Oh. We may not have signal, but we have Wi-Fi. Anyway, when the borders closed and the curfew began, Simone and her comrades began to plot. They infiltrated, they sabotaged, they freed the prisoners. Very nice. Simone was one of the first to be identified, but she evaded capture even as the wanted posters went up. As whispers of her grew throughout the land, more and more of her neighbors prayed in the night that Simone would be their salvation. It's a lot of pressure for one person. She was not alone, of course. She was but one part in a growing organism. But she became a symbol. It is difficult to think of many things, so sometimes having a symbol for all of them is important. Like numbers. We do not know where Simone is buried. Ah, damn it, I wish I knew this wasn't going to be happy. We do not know, or we do know that when things boiled over, she led the charge against the palace gates. And behind those gates were cannons. Oh no. Many years later, when the mass graves were exhumed, her bones were mixed with so many others. It was said that she now lives on in the bones of all in her country. Jeez, that got dark and sad and spooky. That is history. That's both of them for today. Neato. Wow, that was pretty great. Come by again. A couple days. We shall hunt the stars. Sterling and Simon. Steele and Chazakov voice. I think that's his name. Whee! Okie dokie. That was pretty good, and we're at about like 10-12 minutes, something like that. So I'm going to stop here, and we'll continue in a little bit. I'll upload it as quickly as I can to make up for it. See you guys later. Love y'all. Bye-bye.